So yeah, we're gonna be playing some Umineko today. Gonna maybe meet some... Oh wait. I remember I had this problem before I started stream. For some reason, this game likes locking my mouse. Hold on. What in the world? Okay, hold on. Let me restart the game. It like tries to lock my mouse in its window. So like I can't move my mouse around. So let me check this on stream just to make sure you guys can actually see the stream. Oh wait. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. We're all good. We're all good in the hood. Okay. I can see chat. Alright. Nice. Okay. Yeah, let's start some Umineko. Dun dun. Oh, it's kind of loud. Let me know how the audio sounds for you guys. Hello, 5Q. Hello. I like this background. Ooh. It's as beautiful as ever this year. Yeah, so we just got to Rokenjima last time. So we're gonna go see all the people, all the servants that live on this island. Hopefully I get to see some maids today. Sounds good here? Okay, nice. A real delight for the eyes. Where's the maid at? After climbing the stone steps, the people greeted by this rose garden gave voice to their impressions one by one. Is it me, or are the flowers a little less lively this year? It's probably because it wasn't that hot this summer. I also believe that was a factor. Sadly, this year's blooming is a tad inferior when compared to last year's. Oh, really? Even so, it was a delightful rose garden. I remembered that even 6 years ago, huge numbers of roses had greeted us every year. This rose garden was the first thing that greeted the people who came to Rokenjima. Even our parents, who came every year, couldn't help but give voice to their admiration. Oh, that reminds me, actually. I have this one commission that is getting worked on right now. Do you guys want to see? The person is like really nice, and like I was all like, okay, you can choose whichever hairstyle you want, because I have like, you know, 3 hairstyles for this model. And then they're like, okay, I'll draw all of them. And I was like, this is what it looks like right now. It's so cute. I was just thinking of it because of the roses. I'm gonna lie, who knew sitting in a giant dog crate could be so peaceful? You're sitting in a dog crate, Naruto? Yeah, look at that, it's so cute. It's one of my favorite Fire Emblem artists, too. It is coming out real good. It is done by Maji. There's a link to their Twitter. Maji Balmer. Yeah, I don't know, I just wanted to show it off a little bit. Anyway, sorry. I got off topic. Let's get back to Umineko. Very cute. Yes, I really like it. I'm excited to see it finished. In fact, it seemed to have undergone a power-up from the garden in my memories of 6 years ago. This place is always so amazing. It'd be wonderful to have a rose garden like this at home.
Give it up. Who'd you think would take care of it? Roses are a real pain with bugs and diseases to worry about.
But it ain't that hard. Well, from what I've heard, Kyrie-san takes care of her rose every day and makes sure no bugs get anywhere near it, right? Theoretically, if they don't babble for an hour over the flowers, you should be able to see maids. Ooh!
Huh? What are you talking about?
That's right. Though, in this person's case, the rose goes after the insects like some nasty carnivorous plant.
Oh, so that's what you mean. Come on, Rosa. Can't you give that a rest just for today? I've put that sort of thing completely behind me.
I wonder. After all, you're a womanizer on an almost genetic level. No need to worry, Rosa-san. When a rose gives you too much trouble, it's always best to snip it at the root.
Ayo?
Oh, such frightening talk this is.
Guys who are popular with the ladies are always forced to live dangerously. I sure hope I turn out a bit prettier in my next life.
Wait, you want to live a dangerous life?
Hideyoshi-ni-san, like I keep saying, it isn't like that at all. And Kirie, stop it. You're freaking me out. You've made my rose wilt.
Hey, Maria-chan, look over here. These roses are especially magnificent. Magnificent roses. Ugh.
Smells pretty sweet. Look, this suits my elegance perfectly.
Hi, my internet went down for a bit.
Blah, 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 blah. Hello, hello? Can you see me? Yes. Okay. Okay. What was the last thing you guys saw? Since stream died? I can, like, go into my log. There's, like, a log in this, right? Okay, yeah, there is. Oh, what part did I die at? God. I think updating internet would have less internet issues, but I guess things are still, like, getting adjusted, I guess. I don't know where you guys were at when I died. Let me see. I am unsure. Welcome back. Thank you. I don't know what you guys missed. Yeah, this is all what I was reading. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where you guys are at in the story. Okay, don't worry about it. Okay, I'll just continue on then. Smells pretty sweet. Look, this suits my elegance perfectly. Just TLDR what happened since. Pretty much they were just kind of smelling the flowers and like Battler almost influenced Maria to like touch the thorns and get hurt. It's pretty much all that happened. Let me see. Hey, yeah, cut it out. Maria's gonna imitate you and get hurt by the thorns. She yelled at me as I leaned in to smell the rose's scent with an exaggerated gesture. I thought she was overreacting, but when I turned around, I saw Maria imitating my every gesture and George Aniki smiling broadly at us. Is stream alright? My bitrate seems to be a bit unstable. Can't even view it on my phone. Bro, like, Twitch mobile is so bad. Stuttering every now and then seems fine. Oh shoot. Though I had an ad. It's okay otherwise? Oh baby. Let me see. Let me see if I can get rid of some stuff. Maybe help my GPU out. Let's see. Will NVIDIA broadcast still work if I close out of it? Let me see. Okay, yeah, it still seems to be picking up. Alright. Okay. Maybe I don't need that program open. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. We're gonna keep going. Okay, God. Yeah, I see it stuttering on my end, on my phone. Shit. Is it still stuttering for you guys? It might just be that my phone's shitty. Oh, the bitrate seems to have gone back to green, so maybe things are better now. It's stuttering for me. Is it still for you, Jackie? Let's see. Man, everything that goes wrong has been happening today with streams. What the hell? Oh, I want to stream today though. The fuck? For me, it happens like every 5 to 10 minutes, and the stutter happens shortly. So, okay. Well, keep me updated. If anything wrong happens again, I guess I'll keep chugging onward, and hope that maybe it stabilized, since it was in the red earlier for my bitrate, but it seems to be back to green. So hopefully it doesn't happen again. Okay. Anyway. Hey now, Maria-chan, be careful. Rose thorns can hurt. Ew? Joy-chan-chan. Only this rose is strange. Ugh. Strange? What's wrong? Maria pointed at a single rose. I immediately understood why she found it odd. In the midst of all these magnificent roses, one single rose was just starting to wilt. There wasn't any particular reason. Some roses flourish and others wilt. That's all there was to it, but Maria seemed very concerned about the only unhealthy one in the group. It must have made her feel lonely. So, you feel sad for this rose because it's the only one that isn't healthy. Oh, Maria's so cute.
The others are all healthy, but this one's sad.
Well, they all bloom and wither at their own paces. I'll bet this one's just starting to wilt early because it got to bloom before any of the others. Yeah, that's right. Probably just bloomed like crazy, fulfilled its duty, and went to sleep. You shouldn't get so worked up about it. It seemed that Maria's pure, sensitive nature was making her feel some emotional pain for the rose that wilted alone. Even though she understood the logic of it, it still felt lonely to her. Then, Maria-chan, why don't you look after this rose until we leave? George Aniki straightened up and felt around in his pocket. Aww. George is such a nice guy. He would take care of the king in yellow a lot better than me. He wouldn't flush the baby in yellow down the toilet like I would. He's a good guy. He then took out the wrapper from the candy he had been sucking on the plane. He twisted it into a thin string, then gently tied it to the rose as a sort of marker. Hey, that's pretty cute. Let's mark it with this. This is gonna be an important rose, isn't it? Later on, you can come and give it some water. Is this like a witch or something? Like a witch is the rose, and like with Maria taking care of it, it like, I don't know, is like, I'll grant you a wish for bringing me back to life or something. I'm sure Mr. Rose will be happy.
Can you give it water?
I wish I could give me some water. Wait, why can't you have some water, Kurama? Go get some water.
Hello, how's it going?
I'm gonna have some water myself. Ugh, the water's all warm though. Oh, you don't want to crawl out of your bed? It's too comfy? Get a maid to give you some water then. I think we should give Mr. Rose here a name. I'm sure that'll make it happy, and you'll get to know it a little better. Can I name the rose?
A name? A name.
Though she still wore her usual sullen face, Maria crossed her arms and began to consider this intently. At the very least, she appeared to have been completely pulled out from her slump. Nice going, Aniki. George Nissan has always been really understanding. It's Maria's rose. Okay, so she's gonna name it. I'm sure she'll come up with like a super cute name for it. Can't help but respect him. I would have named it something like Borgafargaton or something like that. So maybe it's better that Maria is naming it. Yeah. I guess it was just born that way. Lady Gaga music starts blaring. We gotta start picking up tips. Was this garden just as magnificent when you all were kids? It was only after I stopped living here that it grew so big. Before that, the garden was simpler, though I'm still attached to that one. Nissan fiddled with it too much, with that vaguely bad taste of his. Wait, what? I liked it much better before. Ava, you gotta think positive. Setting aside how it used to look, its beauty now is something to be admired. You'll be able to relax a lot better if you look at it that way. I didn't mean it like that. I
was just saying that I wanted you to see this garden the way it was before, too. Everyone, if you please. I shall guide you to your rooms now. Don't guide me to the rooms, guide me to the maids. Where's the maids' quarters? Goda-san called to everyone to ask if we were ready. But our hearts had been completely stolen away by the rose garden that none of us had seen for a year, so we didn't pay much attention to him. Since we weren't a travel group, it wasn't like we had a strict schedule to follow. Besides, since our parents were visiting their old home, full of nostalgia, it wasn't like they had to let themselves be urged on by anyone or anything. Understanding the situation, Goda-san continued to wait, smiling widely until our parents got tired of the roses and told him to guide us to our rooms. Oh? Hey! If it isn't Kanon-kun! Oh, is this the boy? Is this the boy, Jackie? It's been so long! How are you doing? Uncle Hideyoshi suddenly shouted. Ooh! In the direction he was waving was a slender boy. Oh, he's cute! He's cute! Oh, shit. Didn't mean to do that. I want to hide the text. Yeah. The boy! Meeting him right after a huge man like Goda probably emphasized his small stature. He's small, just like me. The boy was in the middle of transporting piled up gardening tools and the like in a wheelbarrow. When he realized he was being called to stop, he set down the wheelbarrow, took his hat off, and bowed his head. Good afternoon. I figured he was probably younger than me. You would be surprised. And I realized by the general atmosphere surrounding him that he was another servant. Kanon in a maid outfit, when? He greeted us in response to Uncle Hideyoshi's call, but he seemed like he might be pretty unsociable most of the time. It was a greeting that lacked feeling. When Goda-san noticed that our interest had shifted towards him, he went to the boy's side and introduced him to us. Okay, this is a little loud for me. Hold on. I'm gonna turn this down a bit. There we go. I'll turn it up for you guys, though. Is this a little too loud for me? Battler-sama, allow me to introduce you. I keep wanting to call Battler Butler. Butler-sama. This is one of the servants of the Ushiromiya head household. Kanon-san, greet our guests. I'm pleased to meet you. I am the servant, Kanon. I think I saw, like, was that Ongaku or something in his name? Yep, my first impression wasn't wrong. He seemed to be unsociable, or at least not so good at talking. Compared to Goda-san, who is extraordinarily polished as a server, I already like him. We can't help but feel an inexperience typical of his age. Goda-san urged him in a whisper to give a bit more of an introduction. The boy named Kanon only cast his eye downwards. Kanon-san, could you perhaps give them a little more of a greeting? No. Because we are furniture. What? Do you want to get sit on? He didn't seem to be refusing to greet us out of spite. I am nothing but a chair. Sit on me. Rather, he seemed to have fallen silent because he didn't know what else to say to us in greetings. What? That's bold. Twa, you saying that as if you've never said that? Sobbing, crying. Well, Kanon's shy and doesn't tend to talk much. He might not be that sociable, but deep down, he's really a good person. Don't get him wrong. You've been working here for 3 years, haven't you? Pretty sure you started a year before Goda-san, right? I say it to my fellow simps, not to the person I want to sit on me.
wasn't exactly giving a terrible first impression, Jessica hurriedly backed him up. I see. Apparently his unsociable nature causes him trouble a lot. Okay then, nice to meet you. I'm Battler. I'm 18. How old are you? Wants to be like 30. He fell silent, as though wondering whether or not it was a question he'd have to answer. But here again, Jessica plowed again. If I remember correctly, Kanon's 2 years younger than us, so 16. You've been working since you were 13? Wait. What are the labor laws in Japan? What? Yes, that is correct. It looked like he would have preferred not to tell us his age if given the choice. That was probably because he thought we'd look down on him for it. I would not look down on you for it. I'm gonna look down on the people that hired you, though, when you were 13. I remember that when I was around his age, I hated being asked how old I was by adult. That was 2 years ago, Battler. You're saying that as if it was, like, so long ago. I see. 16, huh? It's gotta be a delicate time. Which means I probably asked something I shouldn't have. I'm glad you're about our age. Just be cool and call me Battler. And I'll call you Kanon. Thank you very much. The sentiment alone is sufficient. Battler-sama. Jessica looked panicky for some reason. Does Jessica, like, have a crush on him or something? She seemed to think my impression of Kanon was getting worse because of his refusal. Well, as a girl, Jessica probably couldn't understand the fretful male heart at this age. As his elder, even by just 2 years, I took it upon myself to be understanding of that. Kanon-san, could you perhaps be a little more courteous? Smiling face is also part of a servant's duty. My apologies. I shall make an effort. Oh ho ho! Goda-san, Kanon-kun is trying his best, yes? Looked like he was often warned about being unsociable. Apparently he hadn't improved one bit. Koda-san kept his business smile, but let a small sigh of resignation escape. Well then, I still have work to do. If you'll excuse me. It looked like Kanon himself was uncomfortable with remaining silent here any longer. After another perfunctory bow, he turned around and started pushing the wheelbarrow again. Just then, the wheelbarrow suddenly wobbled and fell, scattering the load. Oh shit. I guess the wheelbarrow's single wheel got caught on a pebble and lost its balance. What do you think you're doing? Oh god. Is he pissed off? No, clean it up quickly. Goda-san comes across to me like this guy that is like... He looks like a sweet dude, but he would be like really strict in private. Goda-san urged him to hurry in a quiet voice, as though hinting that it was shameful for a servant to appear clumsy in front of guests. It's fine. Kanon-kun wordlessly reloaded the wheelbarrow with the fallen objects, as if to say he understood quite well without being told. He seemed to be fine with the light-looking gardening tools, shovels and such, but it looked like he was having trouble getting his arms around and lifting up some sacks of fertilizer. Oh. Can I help him? Are you okay? You're so careless. Here. Milady, you will dirty your garments. Please, leave this to us. With a smooth motion, Goda-san took a shovel that Jessica had picked up. Behind him, Kanon-kun was having trouble with the sacks of fertilizer. Ew! You'll dirty your garments? Don't worry, the ones I'm wearing aren't that expensive. Bro, you are wearing like a white suit. If you get dirty, that's gonna be so noticeable. Besides, I hate guys that just sit there and make the waitress pick up the fork they dropped at a restaurant. Thank you, Battler! I lifted up the other bags that had fallen. Of course, they weren't light, but for me it was a piece of cake. Just don't get dirty. Skill issue. Kanon-kun looked at me surprised. It was the face of someone who never would have expected to receive help from a guest. Butler-sama, don't worry about it. I'll take care of everything, so... Don't you worry! I may not look it, but I've got it where it counts. What are you talking about, Battler? Since Kanon-kun looked like he hadn't yet gone through his growth spurt, he was stuck with a sort of weak body. That kind of weight might have been too much for him. It's quite heavy. It's natural that it would be difficult for you. Don't worry about it, Kanon-kun. Okay, my time to shine. This makes up for the boat stuff from before, right? As if this could make up for freaking out like that. Later, I'll tell you about it too, Kanon-kun. Battler was totally hilarious. God. I got so far in the stream without sneezing. God damn it. Gonna fall! Bless you, sneeze like a kitten. Thank you. God. I feel it coming, but it's not coming. I hate it. As they did this, I piled all the stuff back into the wheelbarrow. I beg your forgiveness for letting you witness such unsightliness. Come now, that's quite enough. Please go. Letting the guests who were supposed to feel welcome see such a disgraceful thing must have been hideously embarrassing for our servant. Pressed by Goda to hurry up and go, Kanon-kun left. You're too harsh on him, Goda-san. Shouldn't you have helped him instead of being a bully? That was wrong of me. I deeply implore your forgiveness. Oh my god. Nose! Sorry. Hold on. Sorry. Without even a twitch and a smile, Goda-san apologized elegantly. Kanon-kun has a ton of things he's good at too. It's just that being young works against him all the time. Maybe you guys shouldn't hire minors? Why'd you guys hire him when he was 13? I mean, it is the 80s, so I guess labor laws weren't as modern. It's a crying shame. Well, it's a prickly age. Let's just leave him be. After all, closed-mouthed servants are the best kind. It's not right, Kumasawa-san. Ho ho ho! Rudolph-san, you truly are harsh. There is no servant as silent as me, of course. Everyone smiled wryly at that obvious lie. I really like her.
Even she herself didn't believe that, not in her wildest dreams. So she must have said it to lighten the mood. Yeah, that's the kind of character Kumasawa Bachan used to be. What do you mean used to be? The once stiff atmosphere had cleared up at once thanks to her cheerful smile. I'd like to set down our luggage soon. Koda-san, what rooms are we all going to take? It shall be the same as the previous year. Wait, but I wasn't here last year. Am I just gonna sleep on the floor? Allow me to guide you. Please, this way. We headed towards a trim, elegantly simple guest house. This is gonna be our temporary quarters for the night. Kanon watched over a hedge as the guests all entered the guest house. Then he let his eyes fall on those heavy sacks of fertilizer piled up in the wheelbarrow. In his mind, he kept going over his previous mistake. Oh, Kanon, it's fine. I'm sorry. Battler, big and strong, had picked up the sacks in front of him. The sacks Kanon couldn't lift himself as if they were feathers. Steel is heavier than feathers. It'd be extremely difficult for an outside observer to guess what emotions that favor had stirred up in Kanon. Oh, I'm sorry. I just wanted to help. As far as you could tell by watching him hang his head, there was something he just couldn't let go of. Oh. Muttered words escaped his lips. But those words he murmured were so soft that they didn't reach even his own ears. Even I. Kanon hung his head, slightly biting his lower lip. Don't say that! Okay, so far I really like Kanon. I remember the rose garden, but I don't remember this guest house at all. Was it built recently? Torayan Visitors Retreat was written on a gatepost-like thing, but since everyone called it the guest house, I followed their lead. The brand new Western-style guest house, which stood overlooking the roses, has a magnificent design carefully done in harmony with the garden. Correct! It was built the year before last. Ever since then, they've had us sleep over here. This place is more fun than that junky old mansion you knew. I wish my room was over here. Ugh! I want a room here too. I want one. I guess you could say my own house was upper class, but to me it felt completely ordinary compared to the head family. The display of wealth was shocking, as was the fact that they'd built this kind of awesome guest house for guests who came over only a few times a year. Yeah, flaunt your wealth some more, why don't you? Why don't you go donate to some causes instead of making a guest house, penthouse? Eva-sama, Hideyoshi-sama, please, do make use of this room. Udolph-sama, Kirie-sama, please take this room here. I really do love how beautiful and elegant this place is. Western-style architecture truly is wonderful. I can handle Western design for a few days, but any longer than that and you need the good old Japanese look. Japanese people just relax best on tatami mats. Okay, so not everyone in the Ushinomiya house is a Westaboo. They've been fighting over whether to make our new house Japanese style or Western style. Mom still holds a grudge about Dad having the construction started with the Japanese layout, and they bicker all the time over it. Oh, thank you for the hat pats! So cute! I'm really jealous, George Nissan. Your parents get along well, don't they? Hey! Don't you bonk me! So thank you for the hydrate, Overtaker. Ooh. And you know what? Yeah, 5Q. 5Q always betrays me. 5Q's like so nice to me, and then 5Q bonks me. What the heck? I'm gonna take a bite out of my chicken. I got like chicken strips next to me. Okay, you guys can still hear my pachi pachi pachis. Good. You never know I'm eating if I'm not pachi pachi pachi. I'm really jealous, George Nissan. Your parents get along well, don't they? Mine are so frosty. And then again, they're always in sync when it comes to my grades. All the rooms seemed to be for 2 people. I was grateful since I wasn't going to be forced to share the same room with the old bastard under the pretext that we were family. Anyway, I figured those 2 wouldn't be able to enjoy themselves with someone like me around. What's with that creepy smile? You're thinking about something dirty, aren't you? Oh. Something dirty? Of course not. Please enjoy your stay. Don't be creepy. Oh, wow, wow, wow.
Dirty adult you are.
That hurts, you old bastard. Once again, Dad pulls my ears from behind. Cut the crap. I'm getting a stomach ache, and I'm not in the mood for this. You're the guest of honor this time around, so play as nice as possible with Dad and Aniki and the rest. At the very least, be careful of what you say in front of Dad, got it? 'Cause wisecracks don't go too well with him. Jessica-chan, what's the head's mood been like lately? Well, I'm assuming he's getting close to death, so probably not good. Same as last year, I guess. Considering they say he's got 3 months left to live, he's as lively, grumpy, and irritable as ever. Meaning, this year, he's in his usual bad mood. What? I'm surprised no one's, like, concerned that this is gonna be the last time they're gonna see him at a meeting. And as usual, the only one who's able to look after him is Genji-san. It seems the master will open his heart to no one else. Lately, us small people have not even been granted an audience with him. He shut himself up in his study again, probably doing nothing but that weird black magic of his. What he does for a hobby is his own damn business, but when he starts stinking up the house, it really gets on my nerves. What do you mean? I wish he'd never come out of that study again. Yeah, just casually doing black magic and possibly having a corpse stinking it up in here. No biggie, no biggie. Especially not on an island that you can't escape. You shouldn't talk like that about the elderly. We're all indebted to him since he rebuilt the Yoshinomiya family. We should offer up some more blood sacrifices for him. We should be more grateful. Well... sorry.
After being rebuked by George Aniki, Jessica had no choice but to take back her thoughtless remark. The Ushinomiya family was wealthy beyond belief. But of course that meant all its members were a bit strange. Completely out of touch with the world at large. Rich people, am I right? At the top of the chain, the family head, our grandfather, seemed especially strange and terrifying, even for our family. Dad said he was getting a stomachache earlier. I imagine that reflected the honest feelings of all the adults here today. No doubt they were jealous of us grandchildren who could just play around and laugh without a care. In the stories Dad told me, the family head was a violent man who ruled with his fists. Oh my god. Beating his children, even his daughters, mercilessly with a wooden sword. Holy crap. Maybe there's a reason they didn't seem to be that down about him dying. If he was so strict and uptight about that, why couldn't he have been a little more conservative with his kids' names? Because of that, even us grandkids have had to suffer. Anyway, can't say I have any trouble believing those terrifying stories about him. Yeah, sounds like your typical Asian parent. God, I hope no one here gets a B on their mathematics exams. I don't remember meeting him very often, but I think I recall him looking extremely grumpy all the time, always making people cower with that sharp gaze of his. I remember that the room's atmosphere got so tense whenever he was around you couldn't even breathe. Maybe it's the black magic that's causing that. What my dad said about me being the guest of honor now carries a little more oomph for me. 6 years ago, I was in elementary school, but I'm a high schooler now. If I act up, things could get serious. Ooh, scary. He does look frightening, but he's not so terrifying that you need to tense up like that. Nothing of what he says is truly unreasonable. He may be clumsy at talking, but he's a very logical person. But George Nissan, you've been the family's darling since like forever because of your awesome grades, right? Grandfather treats us completely different. I've even got slapped with a wooden sword. Bruh. On my ass. My ass. On my maidenly innocent ass. Okay. Well, you're the heiress of the head family, Jessica-chan. Grandfather's giving you special attention. I don't think I want that special attention. You've got to realize that his strictness reflects his high hopes for you. Oh, come on. Seriously? I could just turn the succession over to you, George Nissan. It's a bit of a heavy burden for me to carry. I think I already said it before, but Jessica's the girl heir to the head family. Yeah, really. We're only cousins in branch families, so she probably feels a totally different sort of pressure than we do. Jessica-chan, is that heavy? If I help hold it, will it get lighter? Oh, she's so sweet. Thanks. You're so pure. Except she does seem to be into the occult, so there's definitely something dark lurking beneath her, I think. It's okay. I'm not gonna push it on you, Maria. I'm gonna bear this cross until my grave. I might be coming sooner than you think, Jessica. Don't worry. She was grateful for Maria's innocent concern, but Jessica's face still seemed to contain some of the uneasiness she felt towards the future. Maybe we were in the same boat. Any high schooler with exams approaching would have trouble hiding their anxiety for the future. Maria, come here. You and I will be in this room. Butler-kun, I heard you're gonna be with me in this room here. Ooh, fancy! Oh? Now there's a surprise. It's bigger than our parents' room, dang! Well, I figured we cousins would all want to hang out together. So, I told them to get a bigger room ready. Wait, are you gonna be in here too, Jessica? Ugh, I like it here more too. I'd rather be here than with Mama. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think Maria's mom is good. You like it better here too, Maria? Okay, this room is George 9, but we'll give you special permission to come in. Better keep it a secret from your mom, okay? It's a secret. I guess because it's whatever since they're cousins, yeah. Aunt Rosa was right behind us, but Maria still answered, striking the air with her fists clenched tight. After setting down their luggage in their rooms, our parents had gathered again in the corridor. Hey, what are you brats planning to do? Your cousin's just gonna stay here and chat? Seemed they were heading to the mansion to announce their arrival. Normally, they would make us follow them and greet everyone together. But if that had been the case, Dad would have just told us to come and that'd be the end of it. Saying it's okay if we don't come, so what do we do? Well, it's gonna be lunchtime before long anyway. My siblings still don't mind sharing beds with each other, even though we're already pretty old all. Yeah, I don't mind sharing my bed with, like, my cousins either. Better let the kids unwind here. Besides, worst comes to worst, this might be their last chance to play outdoors. I'll go too. Maria, you house sit for Mama, okay? Behave yourself and wait here. Since Maria was being told to house sit here, we certainly couldn't leave her on her own. Okay, I guess we're not going outside then. George Aniki noticed this immediately and gave a clear reply for all of us cousins. Well then, we'll accept your offer and house sit. We've got lots of stories to tell each other after being away for a year. That sounds wonderful. And Butler-kun has 6 years worth of stories to tell, doesn't he? Yeah. I'll take care of the house like a good boy. Kumasawa-san, I'm gonna stay here too. We'll break rank and leave the rest to the adults. Perhaps that would be best. I'll report it to Madam. Then allow me to guide you all to the mansion. Where's the maid quarters? This way, please. The other children are one thing, but George is getting to be an adult. Wouldn't it be better if he came with us? If we make him come, then poor George will be the only one out of place. Interacting with his cousins is also important. Okay, see y'all later. The adults left one after the other. They left in the same formation as our trip from the harbor, with Goda-san leading and Kumasawa-san taking up the rear. That reminded me of something. Whenever we have like our family get-togethers, I still have to sit at the kids' table. Even though I am definitely not, I have not been in that age for years. Because I'm small. Wait, what? Yeah, when we have like family get-togethers, we have like a big table for the adults, and then we have like a tinier table for like the kids. And I have to sit at the tinier table. They're like, oh, Elio, you're tiny, so you go sit over there. Even siblings that are, well, like, younger than me sit at the bigger table. It's not fair. As we gathered in the room assigned to us cousins, Judge Aniki asked us to excuse him for a second. He rushed over to Kumasawa-san, who was following behind the disappearing adults, and seemed to ask her something. LMAO felt I also end up sitting with the kids too. He soon finished his business and came back, but like, isn't it more about the behavior than the height? Like, I get if it's parents and children, but if it's adults and children, then no. I hope it's not behavior. God. I think they just put me there because I'm short, but I hope it's not behavior based. I think I'm pretty mature. What's up, Aniki? Nothing. I just wanted to ask you something. I do tend to kind of be like the one that like looks after the kids, though. Yeah, you're very mature. I don't know if I trust you. You always talk about rated M things. Tell me too. Tell me too. What could George Nissan be asking Kumasawa-san and not me, I wonder? I don't have a clue. No, it's a misunderstanding. As in, mature, not masochist, though you're both. Oi. Not that I know what you're misunderstanding. Eh? Aniki was getting pretty tongue-tied. It was almost as though he felt guilty about something, and Jessica knew exactly what he was worried about. At any rate, it's no fun if Jessica gets to know about it and not me. Hey, Maria, looks like we're the only two out of the loop, right? Don't you want to know what they're talking about? We want to know too. We want to know too. Ooh. I fooled around while oohing together with Maria. No, I'm telling you, it's no big deal. What's going on? Liar. Usotsuki! I'm surprised you tell such a terrible lie, Aniki. Confess. Maria, you tickle his right side. I'll tickle his left. I got his right side. Dallas got his left. Wait a second. Wait, you two. Stop. Maria and I played around chasing George Aniki as he tried to escape, rolling on the bed. I realize high schoolers aren't supposed to bounce around like kittens, but I still miss this kind of fun. A warm, cozy kind of fun. George Nissan, what were you asking Kumasawa-san? Well, I've got a good guess. It's been a year since the last time we visited the head family. Who knows what servants might have come and gone during this time? Hey, yo! Is George into maids like me? Either way, it looks like he'd like to go and say hi. Yeah, George, don't you go without me. We gotta go together. We're bros. Ooh? Say hi? I wanna say hi too. What the hell? That's nothing to feel guilty about, Aniki, though. I think I know why. He wants to see specifically the maids. He's just like me, for real, for real. Oh, you know. I'm not buying it. Maria, don't be fooled. Aniki's still hiding something. More torture! Oh yeah! Oh no, not the maids, but oh, something different? Stop it, seriously. Maria-chan, you too, stop already. She's probably busy cleaning or getting lunch ready. Don't worry, she'll stop by. Is she? Arere? She'll drop by to say hi sooner or later. A certain maid? George? George, you wild dog. Do you have a maid girlfriend? You first? What the hell? Where's my maid girlfriend? I'll bet you'd rather I'll bet you'd rather have been welcomed in by Shannon instead that nosy god. It should have been me!
It's not fair!
It isn't fair! What the fuck? You're welcome. Thank you. Shannon, huh? Shannon? Shannon. Yeah, I remember a girl with that name. She's still a servant? How's she doing? You wild dog, you, George. What the fuck? You better introduce me to Shannon right now. By the way, Natsuhine-san, how's your headache been lately? Oh, my daughter Shannon. Seemed pretty serious before. Oh? I have been much better lately. Thank you for your concern. Oh, right. My baby girl. Oh, I can't wait to see Shannon. Here. A present for you, Natsuhine-san. Thank you very much. I'm always receiving gifts from you. Is this black tea? It's herb tea with peppermint and lemon balm. It's a blend from a well-known store, and it's supposed to be good for headaches. Hold on. I forgot to see this for Kanon, too. Oh my god, Rosa. Looking like Brock from Pokemon over there. I thought it might help you, too. Rosa was always a conscientious woman. Probably because she was the youngest of four and much younger than the other three. She managed to grow up without gaining the venomous nature of her siblings. Her kind words got Natsuhi to soften her expression for just a moment. But it wasn't enough to melt her stony gaze, hardened as it was by long years of mental stress. Come to think of it, you're always complaining about those headaches. Pull yourself together. Jessica-chan has her exams this year, right? That's gonna be a turning point in her life. Will she really be able to rely on you as a mother if you're like that? Besides, Natsuhine-san, you're 3 years younger than me. You should get your act together. Oh, is she like jealous of her or something? Yeah, there's gotta be like tons of family drama here. Over like who is the head part of the family and shit. I apologize. I've had a tendency for headaches in my life. Even under normal circumstances, Ava sometimes failed to choose her words carefully. But her comments aimed at Natsuhi contained shards of obvious malice, though she hid it with a smile. Of course, that fact didn't escape Natsuhi. There is so much piping hot tea here, I swear to god. Yo, spill the tea, sis! What's the drama? She frantically contained her urge to grimace and pretended to ignore Ava. What about Lerkun will have his exams this year too? Rudolph-san, shouldn't you be a little concerned as well? For the sake of your own son, you'd better get serious to the point of having headaches like Natsuhine-san. If I say anything, he automatically rebels. So what should I say? Should I say the opposite? That's okay for him to mess around? It's probably the only way I could get him to listen to me. Hideyoshi Nissan. Or Nissan. George did really well in his exams, right? Please, you gotta teach me the trick to handling children. Maybe don't be a piece of shit father that, like, gets a wife the moment his other wife passed. Well, it's probably because I got him to understand why you should study. Study isn't worth anything on its own. That's right. The real point of studying is to practice research and stuff on your own whenever you bump into something you don't know. If you can't do that, it can't be useful to society. We live in a society, for real, for real. I'm not talking about math or writing. You gotta learn how to learn.
That's splendid. I wish our Jessica could understand that as well. If she is to be the heiress of the Ushiromiya family, then at this rate... Do you really have to force her into becoming the successor?
Bro cheated on his wife, like, right there before she died, too. Boo, yeah, fuck off, Rudolph. No wonder Battler doesn't listen to you, dude.
After all, a woman has to find a woman's happiness.
Parents shouldn't force such thing on their children. Don't you think? You just wanted to go over to your side of the family, right? Hold your horses, Ava. Each family has its own way of raising their kids. You shouldn't be pushy.
I'm sorry. Matsune-san, don't take it the wrong way.
I can just see the, like, two-faced bitch energy. I'm liking Natsuhi just cause... just, what the fuck, Eva? Though the light shining in through the window was quite warm despite the cloudy weather. There was a dark mood about the room. Yeah, I wonder why. Which is probably causing headaches for more than just Natsuhi. As if to sweep away that mood, Kirie brightly made a suggestion to all present. Still, this black tea has a really lovely aroma. Let's drink it right away. In Japan, surely you couldn't find something like Leopold's black tea anywhere but Ginza, right? I see you know a lot about it, Kirie-san. I guess it was worth going to the trouble of buying it. Kirie and Rosa stood up from their seats and made as if to prepare the black tea. And Natsuhi forestalled them. I thank you both. But we can try that later. One of our people will soon be coming to bring some tea, so please relax. Leave it for later, you two. Let's enjoy our welcome drink.
Rudolph gave a subtle signal with his eyes for them to sit down again. Kirie and Rosa understood instantly and obediently returned to their seats. The initial greeting of the guests was complete, so it was time for them to be served some tea. It was embarrassing for the host that the tea was late, especially now that the guests were talking about making tea themselves. Natsuhi bit her lower lip, frustrated by the ineptitude of the servants who were late bringing in the tea. Seeing her face, Eva immediately started giggling.
Yo, Eva! Eva's kind of an asshole.
Of course, Shannon! Shannon had no way of knowing what was taking place in the parlor.
Yeah, let me see Shannon.
She came pushing a serving cart piled with teacups. Sheds a single tear.
Yo, I'm standing Natsuhi right now. Fuck Ava. But also Ava's a MILF, so like, fuck Ava in both ways. Ava is that bitch. I'm kinda into it, but I'm also kinda not. Elio. Please no, don't be mean to Shannon. Have mercy on Shannon. Oh no. Yo, okay. If she's mean to the maid, then all bets are off with Ava. no apparent reason, Natsuki gave her a pained look, and Shannon couldn't help but flinch without knowing what she had done wrong. Oh! She cute! Ayo! All beds are off. Kinky, but okay. Yo, she cute! Excuse me. Your tea is ready. Oh, Shannon-chan, it's been a while. You keep getting prettier every time I see you. Hey, back off, she's mine. Oh, thanks. Where are my points for Squish Me, Mommy? Yo, look at her. What's her original sprite look like? She's even cute in the original. She's adorable. Save the chatting for after you've set the table. The tea will get cold. I apologize, madam. Okay, maybe I'm not standing Natsuhi if she's gonna be rude to the maid. She apologized like a small, frightened animal bumping against the serving cart and made a jarring racket as she dropped several teaspoons. Her clumsiness made Natsuhi's expression turn even darker, which made Shannon quail even more. Hey, fuck off! Fuck off, Natsuhi! Okay, maybe Ava should bully you, actually. Shannon is doing her best. But Elio, Shannon is already spoken for. I can fix that. Come on, Natsuhi-ne-san. There's nothing wrong with her exchanging a few words and greeting. The tea must be plenty cold already, considering how long we've been kept waiting. Hey George! Hey George Nissan! You wanna go out into the forest with me? Yo! Look at that tree, bro! Yeah, yo, look at that tree, bro! Let me just pick up this big old rock. Oh, whoops! I accidentally banged this rock into the part of your head that kills you instantly. Wow! Big mistake on my part. There's no need to worry. It's not cold yet. Shannon, finish setting the table quickly. Okay, yeah, I take it back. I don't stand Natsuhi. I'm sorry, madam. Yeah. Maybe Ava bullied her for a reason. Natsuhi's irritation was obvious by now. You'll fuck off, Natsuhi. The ineptitude that delayed the tea, the clumsiness of the servant. Listen, clumsy maids are moe as fuck. You're just not based enough, Natsuhi. Everything pointed to the incompetence of Natsuhi's everyday leadership, making her lose face. Yeah, sounds like a skill issue, Natsuhi. As the person in charge of the Ushidomiya head family's kitchen, allowing that clumsiness to be exposed, today of all days, was surely nothing less than total humiliation. Lay off, Natsuhi-san. I think Natsuhi is one of the lesser evils out of all the adults, but she's still a huge bitch of an employer. Makes sense. Rich people. Don't you think it's a little harsh to bully Shannon-chan when she's trying her best? For once, I agree with Rudolph. I'm not pulling anyone. What a nice aroma. May I ask what brand this is? I'm terribly sorry. It's okay, baby. Don't worry about it. I'll find out for you later. Hirie was trying to be nice, hoping to cut through the tense mood. Ah! However, Shannon had embarrassed herself instead, darkening Natsuhi's face in the room's mood. By this point, Ava was audibly giggling. Yo, shut up, Ava! What's this? Shannon-chan, don't you even know what you're pouring us? Bro, I'm about to punch all these people in this room. Leave Shannon alone. Come on, you mustn't serve something so suspicious to guests. Yo, shut up. We'll need a silver spoon at the very least before we can drink this. What? You think she poisoned it? I'm sorry. I get why Natsuhi is harsh on Shannon because she's been working there for a long, long time, but also she has never been nice to Shannon ever, so... Yeah, Shannon, I'll hire you. I will hire you as my personal maid. I would never bully you. I'll go get one immediately. You can make all the mistakes in the world, and I would applaud you for it, honestly. You can spill piping hot tea on my pants, and I'll just be like, oh yay. I kind of wanted to be heated up a little bit. Thank you, Shannon. Shannon-chan. She like breaks my plates, and I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't even like those plates anyway, Shannon. Thank you. I'll go buy new ones. Do you know what silver spoons are used for? They have to be silver. Do you know why? No? A teasing smile rose to Ava's face as she stared at Shannon setting the table. What are you gonna say, Ava? By itself, Ava's expression was sweet in an impish sort of way. However, the words being spun from her lips held the keenness of a razor within them. Shannon tried with all her might to avoid Ava's continuing gaze. Realizing that Shannon was hard-pressed for an answer, Rosa gave some timely help. They say that if silver is touched by poison, it darkens. Guess you've learned something today, Shannon-chan. Bro, why is everyone here so fucking mean? They were acting as though this tea needed to be tested for poison before it could be drunk. In Natsuhi's eyes, this was an insult both to the tea and to herself for serving it. Rudolph laughed flippantly and patted Ava's shoulder. Silver cutlery wouldn't do any good for you, Aniki. Just one look at your poisonous tongue and even a silver plate would turn pitch black. Since I get to hear that poisoned tongue every day, I must be poison-proof myself by now. Ava, I don't mind when you use it on me, but you better hold back when talking to people who haven't built up a resistance. Yo... What was his name? What's this guy's name again? My, how cool. All I did was teach Shannon-chan a bit about tea, didn't I? Hideyoshi kinda based. I kinda really like Hideyoshi. Everyone followed the lead set by Hideyoshi's horse laugh and chuckled, though not easily. Stop laughing at Shannon! Only Natsuhi didn't join in, but for the time being, the conversation inside the parlor could now be mistaken for a lively and friendly chat. Guys, please be nice to Shannon. She's just really nervous. She is doing her best. Yeah, what the fuck? I'ma get you out, Shannon. I'ma get you out. She can do a good job, promise. She is doing her best. Y'all are so fucking mean. This whole house is full of mean girls. As Shannon finally finished setting the tea table and tried to leave, Kirie apologized to her in a low voice for not being able to help. Okay. Kirie, I'm starting to like you for being nice to the maid. Please don't let me down. Shannon gave a light bow and made a hasty retreat. I still don't appreciate that you were kind of participating in, like, adultery with Rudolph when his wife is still alive, but, like, I can look the other way if you're nice to a maid. Shannon cast her eyes downward as she pushed the cart down the corridor. My baby! Anyone seeing the pitiful way she looked might easily conclude that she'd been bullied in some way. Poor Shannon. My daughter. Don't be sad. Because she was bullied. She was. I fucking hate this household. You didn't do anything wrong, Nissan. Let's go, Kanon! Okay. I'm standing Kanon and Shannon. Wait, okay, he calls her Nissan. And their names both end in nons. Are they related?
You were watching.
Oh wait, I never did see Kanon's original portrait. I can see the family resemblance if they are related in the original. Blood related? No. Oh, okay. That they are siblings through like marriage? That is my role. Madam and Eva-sama can go to hell. Yo, Kano! Oh, they're both orphans. Oh, I see. Yo, Kanon! Kanon, let's go! Kanon base. Yo, let's fucking go. I knew I liked you for a reason, Kanon. The worst coward is that guy. Kanon glared hatefully in the opposite direction of the parlor. Preparations for the tea had been delayed by some trifling problems in the kitchen. These problems were not Shannon's fault. In fact, it had been Goda's mistake. Yo, fuck off, Goda! I'm gonna make you in some Gouda cheese. I'm gonna put you through the cheese shredder. After all, there's no way a show-off like Gouda would give up a flashy job like bringing in tea when the guests arrive. Yo, what a fucking piece of shit. I knew by his smile that there was something evil underneath it. Fuck Gouda. Me and my homies hate Gouda. Yeah, fuck this dude. It ended up wasting time preparing the tea once again. So when he realized he wouldn't be able to score any points for this job, oh my god, he's one of those. He pushed the task of setting the table on Shannon, who happened to be passing by. What a douchebag! You might call it a clever move on his part, but there could no doubt that it was a cowardly one. Yeah, you're on my shit list, Gouda.
It's okay, Kanon-kun. Thanks. I'm not bothered by it at all.
Kanon's silence vividly expressed the distance between Shannon's words and how she actually felt. Yeah, fuck those co-workers, I swear to God. Yeah, go get a better job. I don't care if you're getting paid. I will. Okay, I don't make a lot of money, but I'll make you happy, Shannon. I'll make you the happiest girl ever.
Thank you. Even if you're the only one who understands, I feel a bit better.
You keep your feelings too bottled up, Nissan. You should be less hard on yourself for once. Okay, I love him and I love her. They're good. They're good beans.
Yeah, thanks.
Suddenly, they both felt someone's presence and whirled around. A middle-aged man stood there. Who the fuck are you? What did you look like originally? Nice. It was Genji, the head servant. What are you doing there? Shannon, hurry back to the kitchen.
Yes. If you'll excuse me.
Shannon humbly obeyed and promptly made to push the cart and leave. However, Kanon appeared to Genji in silence, bearing something in his eyes that he could not express in words. What is it? Did something happen? Shannon didn't do anything wrong. But even so, they... Let's go, Kanon!
Stop it, Kanon-kun. Please excuse me. I'll return to work immediately.
He showed up in the prologue with Kinzon the doctor, but I can't blame you for not recognizing him, because Genji was quiet for the most part. Yeah, I thought he looked familiar. And the name sounded familiar to me.
Kanon-kun, You should go back to your post too. Please.
If you say so, Nessan. I love them. That is all, then go. Yes. If you'll excuse me. From the shadows in the hallway, an old woman wearing an apron watched over them. It was Kumasawa. Or Shannon-san. Kanon-san. There's no reason for those two to be picked on. I knew there was a reason. I stand you, old lady. Let's go! Still, Goda-san's dislike for them is an undeniable fact. Yo, fuck Goda! Until Goda-san was taken in by the Yoshida head family, I hear he worked for a fabulous hotel somewhere. The amount of work he learned there was quite impressive, I believe. It's just that Goda-san is the newest stirring earners. He, thinks so highly of himself, huh? A sense of superiority, I can see it. Must have a lot of pride accumulated from his previous positions. Yeah, you need to get knocked down a peg or two. I can knock down a peg or two in him with this frickin' stake and nail I'll put in his head. Cause Shannon-san and Kanon-kun are his seniors here at the mansion, yet are inexperienced and have gone through much less in life than he has. Pretty much, yeah. God, I hate those kinds of workers. Okay, I don't like the whole seniority thing either. I'm not a big fan of seniority. I do think there should be some meritocracy when it comes to work and stuff. You shouldn't respect someone just because they've been working longer than you have. You should respect them because, they do a good job. But at the same time, Goda is a bitch. He picks on them at every chance he gets. Yo, I'm gonna pick on him. And also, sad as it may be, they are disliked by Madame Nazi too. What? Bro, I'm gonna kill so many people in this mansion, dude. Of course, if we're talking about experience, the madam has been in this family much longer. And yet, this is one point where I cannot help but sympathize with the madam as well. I think at the very least some basic courtesy is enough. He doesn't need to be such a bitch just because they're young. Yeah. It's okay, at my old job, there was this one guy that was the ice cream maker, and he looked down on everyone. I remember he would be sneering at me, and he would make little laughs about little things. And I just always felt like he was looking down on me and on the other coworkers and stuff, because he's been working there for 2 years. At the same time, I'm like, oh wow, you've been working at this terrible ice cream job for 2 years. Good for you. Good job putting up with a shitty job. Wow, you didn't find anything better in those 2 years? Is kind of what I was thinking. But anyway. Not the flex he thinks it is, LMAO, yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, seniority is just, I don't get seniority. It's one thing if you're good at the job or whatever, but oh wow, you've been working there for 3 years. Wow, baby. Wow. I don't know, man. But also, I think I had some personal distaste for the guy because my favorite coworker started dating him. And she would keep telling me about how there was this other girl that he would talk with, and I just had these vibes about him. I just had these really off vibes when I heard about that from my coworker. On my last day though, working there, she told me that they broke up because the other girl and stuff, and she found out that he pretty much was using her as a replacement. And like she didn't like how he would look down on her, and I was like, yeah, he always felt like he like looked down on me and stuff too, so like I feel bad for her for like the breakup and all that, but I hope she finds someone better. Yeah. Like, I get, like, listening to them if they know how things should go if something happens, but otherwise seniority is kind of mid, I agree, yeah. It should be about, like, merit, I think. Yamato Hotsurin was kind of spitting facts. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's a yikes. She was too good for him anyways, yeah. He was saying, like, there's like this girl that he like followed on like Instagram or whatever, and he said that he liked her because she was just like the other girl, and he was like, oh, but you're prettier than her, and I'm just like, something about that is like a big yikes to me to hear. Like, what? Fellas, ladies, non-binaries, if someone you're dating sees you as a replacement for someone else, leave they ass. Do not stick around. They ain't dating you for you. Anyway, sorry I got off on that tangent. Why didn't he realize that such a trifling whim of his would give the madam such an inferiority complex? Yeah, rebounds. Yeah, fucking... Bro, like... Ugh. Of course, on the inside, even the madam is fully aware that those two don't deserve to be treated so harshly. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Overtaker! If you're dating someone, can't relate. Well, at least you're not dating someone for the wrong reasons twice, so that's good. However, the heart has reasons that reason knows not. How are you today, Elliot? I'm doing alright, Destiny. I had to go for like jury duty earlier this morning, but I'm pretty chill. Today was a pretty nice, relaxing day for me. How about you? Oh, I feel so sorry for them. I can't do anything but watch over them from the shadows. Oh, Kumasawa-bachan, I love you! Old ladies in anime games are like the sweetest things ever. Also, that worries me. That sound effect worries me. Oh Lord, what's happening? The four of us cousins were enjoying our stories, just shooting the breeze. Anyway, there are both girls and guys here. Plus, we had people over a wide spread of ages: adult, high school, and elementary school. Even if we just talked about our own lives, the other three kept listening attentively. I think I'm finally getting used to all this. Jessica and Maria have grown more than I could have imagined in the past 6 years. Nice, Phoenix Wright in real life. Oh. Yeah. I'm okay. Recovering from a bad case of a flu, but getting that, oh. I hope the flu goes away for you soon, Destiny. I know that feeling. I kinda got like a bit of a scratchy throat, so I hope I'm not catching anything. But nothing too bad. Yeah, the glass thing always catches me off guard, LMAO, but don't worry, it's just another transition. Oh, okay. To be honest, I was feeling a bit uncomfortable, but talking like this, I guess that on the inside, nothing's really changed since back then. I agree. You haven't changed a bit, even after 6 years. Even though your body has gotten gigantic, you're still a kid inside. I'm a kid too. Oh, I'm a kid too. Well, even you aren't gonna be a kid forever, are you, Maria? Oh, it's a headache mostly? Oh. Wishing you a fast recovery, Destiny. I mean, you're gonna transform from a kid into a cute young lady, aren't you? And when that happens, that flat as a board chest will reach Jessica's level. Don't shut the fuck up. When that happens, you gotta let me touch him, okay? Shut up! I love her. She's the cutest. I love her too. She's so cute. But what the fuck, Battler? She's 9 years old. Can you not? It's a promise. Dirty adult. Yeah, Battler, please shut up. Please get better jokes. Please.
Let you touch him.
No. Sweetie, please, no. Don't listen to him.
Promise.
No. Look at what you fucking did, Battler. No, Maria-chan. Wait, what? Battler being a pervert. How many times do people gotta tell Battler that Maria will take it seriously? Yeah, what the hell, Battler? You can't make that kind of promise. That's bad, bad, bad.
I promise, so I'll let him touch him.
No.
I keep my promises.
I shall take matters into my own hands. Yeah, we're gonna take out Battler. Get better material or die, Battler.
Always keep him.
Oh, no. Please, no. That's a promise you can break. Maria, you really are an earnest good girl. The guy you marry's gonna be really lucky. Can you let her just be a kid? Hey, stop trying to change the subject by making it sound pretty. I keep telling you, Battler's fatal flaw is that he keeps saying shit without thinking. You're a himbo, Battler, and I love you very deeply. But stop it right now before I hit you over the head with a newspaper. Maria, that promise never happened. Never.
The promise is canceled?
As I thought, without Battler-kun and our little quartet, this group of cousins just didn't feel complete. These 6 years have been kind of lonely. The promise is canceled, invalid. Get that shit away. That was not approved by the board. That's true. We didn't really goof off like this. Still, we did have some pretty constructive conversations, right? Stuff about preparing for our future, exam taking, finding jobs. Oh, I'm so sorry. Now that I'm here, we just talk about stupid stuff and mess around.
But I'm having more fun this year.
Aww. That's true. I agree. This year's the most fun yet. Maria's sincere words probably spoke for everyone present. George Aniki stroked Maria's head and she giggled like a happy kid and oh, she's so cute. She's so precious. Please protect Maria. Pardon me.
Your meal is ready.
A timid knocking sound and the equally timid voice of a young woman came through the door. Shannon? Jessica answered brightly. Shannon, come in. He stops throwing these weird jokes at family by like episode 3, I think? 4? Okay, so we're still in it for a while, huh? You remember Battler, right? Jessica stood up from the bed and opened the door. Is this slice of life? Mystery murder! It's a slice of a mystery murder life pie. It's kind of like, if it's anything like Higurashi. I know Higurashi starts off with wholesome slice of life, messing around with your friends, and then it goes into terrifying murders and deaths. Oh my. There stood a servant girl who must have been about our age. It's been quite some time since we last met, Battler-sama. Don't be a creep. You better not be a creep, Battler. Shannon's dealt with enough today. It's nice to see you after 6 years. It's me, Shannon. Trembling a little as she noticed me, she bowed deeply. Higurashi ends in happy fun for all family. Yeah, I think every family should just get together in front of the telly and watch some Higurashi. Especially the nail scene. I have unfortunate news. Oh no. 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 Please. Have mercy. Jessica had me surprised, but look at you, Shannon-chan. You've turned into a total beauty too, haven't you? You're too kind. Still, the food on this island must be really nutritional, huh? Oh, Shannon, a sweet cinnamon roll. Shannon and Maria must be protected at all costs. What are you eating? And now you're training to get boobs that big. Shut up! Yeah, I'm murdering this dude. Oh my god, no! Don't make that face! No! Guess I'll have to feel him a bit and see whether yours are just because they're bigger. Okay, shut up! No. Oh. With both hands poised and saliva dribbling from my mouth, I closed it. Someone clock this guy. For the sake of justice and my personal honor, I'd like to point out that I don't suffer from some strange disease that makes my lymph nodes itch until I scratch my neck open, and which can only be prevented by fondling breasts. Bro? This is just a Battler-style method of communication. Maybe get a different style of communication. Maybe talk like a normal person. If I slowly close in on her like this, odds are 8 or 9 out of 10 that I get slapped or clobbered, right? So I can use this Battler-sama original technique to spark a gag like that and break the ice. Please come up with better material, Battler. Please, I'm begging you. Now the real question, which nail scene of all? Oh baby. Well, it also means I really do get to touch them on that 1 in 10 chance though, right? Battler! You wouldn't! Yeah, like that'll ever happen. At that point, my hands were less than a centimeter away from Shannon-chan's boobs, but the counter-strike had yet to come. Back off! She blushed and lowered her head in embarrassment when she realized what was going on. Shannon, don't let him do this to you, baby girl. Please, call the authorities on his ass. Please talk like a normal person, Battler. I'm begging you, bro. Murder mystery. It won't be much of a mystery when everyone has a hand in it, Battler. But she was just stood there with both hands politely joined in front of her, not even trying to resist or cover her breast. My baby probably doesn't even realize it. Or like she thinks like she can't fight against it because she's a servant. No, Shannon. Hey, I wasn't planning on this. Then don't do it. Battler needs a nail scene, I'd assume. Yes, I'm gonna rip his nails off. Into the torture machine you go. Please hit me right now, or I'm seriously gonna— don't do it! Whoever did that, thank you. Which is why I was glad that Jessica chose that time to drive her elbow into the back of my head. Thank you, Jessica. Ow! Thank you so much, Jessica. He is so dumb. Please, Battler, just get better jokes, please. Tell dad jokes or something. Oh my god. Thank you for subscribing, Maria. Oh my god, 3 months. Thank you. 3 months. Hello, welcome. We just came across during a scene where our protagonist tried to grope a maid, and I am very not for it. Protect Shannon at all costs. Welcome, welcome. Hope you enjoyed the emotes. Why the hell are you thinking me? Hmm? Seriously, my bad, Shannon. Yeah, you better be. I almost got overwhelmed by your hypnotic check. I literally just like raised my hand up like a... just want to hit my monitor right now. More importantly, anyone who gets that close has gotta be a molester. Yeah, go to jail! He hasn't reached the rank of dad yet. He hasn't unlocked the skill tree. Yeah. You gotta fight back when people do that. Maybe don't do it! But you are an important guest, Battler, so... Baby! Don't let people do that to you, baby, please! Please value yourself more, Shannon, please! I knew that was why she didn't do anything. Shannon, honey, please, I'm begging you. Protect maids at all costs. Kill this man. Oh, look here. A pervert's a pervert, whether he's a guest or not. At least with each episode, they gradually start skipping these scenes. Thank God. Shut up, Battler. Girl's chest has got an air defense identification range of about 10 centimeters or so. What? When someone trespasses within 2 centimeters, that's already an invasion of airspace, so you'd better scramble the jets immediately and give him an instant slap. Yeah. I'm gonna shoot some missiles at you, Battler. I couldn't do such a thing, Shannon. You're too sweet. Because we are, furniture. No! No, honey. Please don't. No, please. Kill him, please. Of course she didn't want her breasts touched, but if a guest so desired, she was prepared to sacrifice herself to suit their wants. No! What the fuck? A girl like this needs some urgent protection. Yes! Get away from her! To think such devoted girls still existed in this era. I wish it was possible to slap fictional characters. Seriously. It's enough to make a man dizzy. But no. You have permission to pull the trigger, my lord? Granted. Please, please pull the trigger. No. This dude just Uno reversed himself? I'm coming at you with a perverted face again. Stop it! Knock me down! I mean, at least he isn't excluding himself on getting slapped. He wanted to get slapped, but just don't do it then, Battler. Battler, please. I liked you. You were a himbo. You're a dumbass. I like you, Battler. Don't do this to the maid. She's already had enough today. She's had a rough day at work. Please leave her alone. Look out. pervert on the loose. He expected to get slapped in the first place for slapstick comedy, but on God, get better jokes, Battler. Screams masochism to me. He probably is. This gag can't end until you deliver the punchline, so slap me. Please. Hit me. Yeah, he's a masochist. I cannot fulfill your request. Because I'm furniture. Maybe please value yourself. But if it were an order, I'd obey you. Baby, please value yourself. Because that is my duty. Baby. Someone please take her away from here. She's too pure and too kind. And too wonderful to have to put up with this bullshit. Then I'll make it in order. Let's go! Next time Battler-kun tries to touch your breasts, counterattack with a slap. Not just a slap, stab him. Stab him. Pull the Glock out and shoot him. Got it? Yes. Bro, if she's furniture, then she's the grandest vase in the mansion. Must be protected, yeah. She's the greatest piece of furniture ever around. People will go, like, spending millions upon millions to just get a glance at her. We are not worthy of you, Shannon. As you wish. From now on, that's what I'll do. I order you to obliterate that cretin. Put him in the shadow realm. Please understand, Butler-sama. Sobbing, crying. Shannon-chan announced this while bowing elegantly to me. The vase has a nice bust though. Her expression was radiant. She's so cute. I love her. I knew I was gonna love her because she's a maid, but oh my god, she's too cute. Please protect her. I gave her a thumbs up to show her I was fine with that. 6 years ago, you might have been mistaken for a servant's daughter who lent a hand at your parents' work. Dancing lobsters, take them away. But now you're a full-fledged adult servant. Now die him in Minecraft, get the creepers out. How long have you been working here? Well, I've had the pleasure of serving this household for about 10 years. How old is she? She's... The kanji for her name are read as Shannon. Now, here's another name that's far from typical for a Japanese person. Back in the day, I was a kid myself, so I accepted her name without paying it much attention. Why did he have to say adult servant? That's the worst way to describe it. Yeah, just say maid, please. Thinking about it now, though, her name's pretty unusual, even though she's not a member of the Shinomiya family. Maybe it's like a servant's professional name or something. If so, that might explain why her name's so similar to Kanon-kun, that kid I met earlier in the Rose Garden. She's a long-term servant who served here since she was 6 years old. Jesus Christ! What? What? She's... Excuse me? She's been working here since she was 6? And I thought Kanon working here since he was 13 was bad. What the fuck are you guys doing to these children? I know it's the 1980s, but a 6-year-old? Her appearance had changed so much that I couldn't match her to the person of my memories, but we both knew each other 6 years ago. That shy part of her had always been there, but she did seem to have developed the allure you'd expect of a girl her age. I can babble about the servant lore, but I don't think they touch on it until episode 7. Ah, okay. especially in her breasts, yet shut up. That kid we met earlier, Kanon-kun, is her little brother. She deserves better. She deserves so much better. I can provide. I can provide. I won't be a creep like Battler, Shannon. Please marry me. He's not exactly my little brother. Still, he loves me like a big sister. He didn't cause you any trouble, did he? No, I love him. He's the same as always. If only he were just a bit more sociable. I apologize if he's caused you any trouble. He didn't cause any trouble at all. As a fellow man, I understand how moody you can get at that age. It's no surprise he's unsociable.
I get called that all the time too. I get called unsociable.
Oh, Maria.
Just like Kanon.
You aren't unsociable at all, Maria-sama.
Wanted to be like him.
Me too, Maria. You said the meal was ready, right? Why does his glasses get foggy like that? It scares me. Yes. I'm sorry. Your meal has been fully prepared, so please allow me to guide you all to the mansion. Shannon bowed again formally and returned to her duty mode. We realized that if we made her stick around for any more light conversation, it would actually make it harder for her to do her job. We got up off our butts to avoid interfering with her work any further. So, shall we go to the mansion? The witch's mansion? Everyone's probably hungry, right? Yeah. I'm really looking forward to Goda-san's food. That guy was apparently a chef at this famous hotel, so he's super good at cooking. Yo, Goda-san's a bitch though. I ain't eaten a single thing his hands prepared. Fuck him. He was mean to Shannon. Ooh. I can't wait. I can. Let's go, Maria. We're gonna stuff ourselves like pigs.
Ew! Stuff ourselves like pigs!
No. You can't take everything Battler-kun says seriously, okay? Because he's always just joking around. I swear, I don't know how to feel about this, Battler. Poor little baby Maria. She keeps falling for things because she's just a little kid. Okay, let's go. Under Shannon-chan's guidance, we headed towards the mansion. Into the rose garden we go. Through the hedge mage that totally won't have a dead body in it at some point, I'm assuming. Met once again by the magnificent rose garden, we continued onward as the intimidating mansion of the Ushidomiya head family came into view. Battler is a 10, but he has the absolute worst sense of humor ever. Yeah, I love Battler. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Battler. And the same for Keiichi as well. Like, I would cringe at Keiichi's jokes in Higurashi, but I fucking love Keisuke. Oh wait, no, his name's not Keiichi. Keiichi. I still remember that one story from Higurashi where they had like the Batsu game to be like whoever lost wears a maid outfit. I was praying to God for Keiichi to lose. It had apparently been built shortly after the war, so you could feel the dignity of almost a half-century hanging about it. The building was gorgeous on the surface, but old as it was, equipment such as its AC and heating were apparently quite frail.
According to Jessica, midwinter was especially tough, what with all the drafts. Haven't these people ever heard of a kotatsu? Yeah, Keiichi is such a good guy, and I appreciate him, but I'd totally walk him over the head if I had the chance. Yeah. As we entered the entrance hall, an aged servant greeted us. Okay. Well, I think here is a good point to end for Umineko for the day. So I think I'm gonna end it here, but I had a lot of fun meeting Kanon and Shannon. Goda a bitch. Whatever her name was. Natsuhi a bitch. Ava a bitch. I hate this family. But Shannon and Kanon good. I love them very much. Protect Shannon, Kanon, and Maria at all costs. I had so much emotional distress just from that scene alone. Thank you for the stream. Fuck Battler. Yeah, fuck all these people except for Shannon and Kanon and Maria. I love them. My little spoingly woinglies. Let's see. Let's see. Who should we raid? Who should we raid for today? Let's see. Who's streaming? Who's streaming right now? Oh, okay. Let me see. Has this person been up for a while? Are they ending soon? Let me see. Okay, they've only been up for 4 minutes. Yeah, let's go raid them. We're gonna go raid Sasha Deminova, who is testing modded Skyrim. So they can play some Skyrim. So yeah, let's go raid Sasha. And I don't think my raid message is working again, so just give Sasha lots and lots of compliments. And I hope you enjoy watching some Skyrim on their channel. Thanks for stream, Elio. Happy weekend! Happy weekend, Rhea! Oh, by the way, I got in the heating pad today. I haven't opened it yet, but I have it in my room right now. I'm very excited to have it. Thank you again for that, Rhea. But yeah, we're gonna raid Sasha now. So I'll see you guys later, okay? Bye bye.